Hey, everybody inside the ATM. This is Jordan here with Presto Media. And in these training series, we're going to show you how to run a social media content agency and how to build it profitably. So, I actually run Presto Media and we do social media content for local service based businesses like contractors, and we've been able to make it very profitable and be able to put out some really good content for these guys. We do run ads as well, but that's not what this training is about. It's mostly going to be built around if you just want to focus on content and not focus on running ads. So let's get right into it here. So here's what you're going to need to get started. It's really, if you're going to start anywhere, this is a great place to start. You're not having to worry about ad accounts and things like that. You're just focused on creating really good content. It really helps you in terms of if you're just starting and learning how to market and how to create organic content that's going to convert customers. That just makes, when you decide to run ads like Facebook ads or Google, it just makes it even better. So what do you need to get started? First, you need a Canva account. I would go ahead and pay the $13 a month. Absolutely worth the money. You can use the free version, but 13 bucks a month worth the Canva account. Next, get ChatGPT. This is going to help you write copy, not necessarily do it for you, but help get it to where you can get it done faster. So something that would take you 3 hours may take you 45 minutes. If you want to do the paid version, you can do Chat GPT 4, and I believe it's 20 bucks a month. To me, that's what I pay for. It's worth it. Then, of course, Google Drive with your branded email attached to it. So, like ours is at prestomedia.co. Optional things that you can do or will probably end up using down the road is WeTransfer. WeTransfer is just it's like 10 bucks a month. It transfers large video files. If you are doing some video editing on the back end, you'll be able to transfer those files over. Next down is Fiverr. Obviously, if you want to have somebody do the graphic design stuff for you, you can reach out and have freelancers do it at Fiverr. Same thing with video editing. If you can find a really good one, you can just I'll say white label, but just use a freelancer to do that stuff for you. Just give them a little bit of guidance, and we'll train you how to do the guidance stuff and how to send it over. And then you can use a company called VA Staffer. That's actually the company that we use to do all of our graphic designs as well as majority of our video editing. We go through them. They do a fantastic job, and I think for seven graphic posts a week, it's like 15 bucks, maybe 20. So multiply that times four, less than $100, right? To get all the graphic design stuff done. And then the last thing, if you're really focused on helping drive some more traffic on Instagram and Facebook with organically, is you can use keywordtool.io. It's a little more pricey. Wouldn't recommend doing it until you have some clients under your belt, but it does help you in terms of finding some really good keywords for hashtags to help drive traffic. Not necessarily doesn't drive it alone, but that kind of helps. So here we go. Offer. So here's what you can offer. You can package this stuff together, but this is an idea of an offer that you can put out to the market, make it fit to your market and your desires and needs. This is similar to what we actually offer here in Presto Media. So 20 or 30 social media content posts a month, Facebook and Instagram, 20 to 15 short form videos edited. That's just like captions and maybe logo, nothing fancy. And they have to create the videos. Branded custom graphics and photos. Obviously, that's the graphic content. They have to provide their own photos. We usually recommend that. And then if we need to do stock images, we will. 50 to 750 plus long form copy. So that's the content. You'll be using ChatGPT to do this yourself or hiring somebody to do it for you. When it comes to writing copy, it gets real expensive. Unlimited revisions on content. I usually just recommend that. I've never had somebody get so nitpicky that they needed a million revisions. So keep that in mind. Just puts their mind at ease. Share content to local community groups. This is optional. Don't have to do it. We just started doing it, and it really helps. A content strategy session and 4-week data review. So basically, a content strategy session is strategizing about the next month, what kind of content you want to put out, and then just looking at the data, which is typically your reach, comments, shares, engagement, things like that, and just going over like what's working, what's not. And then just setting realistic expectations about that, because organic on Facebook business pages does not grow fast. I'll tell you that much. Anyway, so pricing. There's different ways you can price this out. You can price it however you want. This is just ways you can do it. So you've got, and I goofed this up a little bit. I did goof this up, didn't I? I goofed it, but that's all right. We're going to keep on going with the training. I'll fix it right here in the middle of the training because let's go back. So this is actually supposed to be 30. There we go. Now it's fixed. So pricing way you could price it is you could just do 20 social media posts, and that's no videos at all. Just doing the content, $350 a month. You can get ready with the graphic design for maybe less than $100, and you do the content and post it. You can stay pretty profitable there. Wouldn't recommend it, but you could do that. You could do 20 social media posts with a few videos. Let's say maybe like 4 or 5 videos, so one a week. It's $500 a month. Could still stay profitable there. $750 a month if you want to do 30 social media posts with no videos. We have that. That's one of our pricing packages, I believe. Which is the one I recommend. And then $997 a month, 30 social media posts with videos. And you can do like 10 to 15 videos. That's the most profitable of them all. Usually our margins sit, I think, are for that $997 a month. I think we spend no more than $200 on the back end side. So we end up making like 700, which is not bad. And to create the content, let's say if I sat down and create the whole months of content with just a copy, let's say I did that, you're looking at, and we'll get detailed in this later, but you're looking at maybe 5 to 6 hours a month spent on that part per client. So just think about that in terms of profitability and getting stuff done. So that's a pricing model you can use. You can use whatever you want. You can price it however you want. It's up to you. All right. So next thing you're going to need to know is onboarding clients. So there's two parts to this. Things you're going to need from them when you do onboard them. You're going to need their contact information. Okay. You're going to need access to their social media accounts. You're going to get access to their Meta Business Suite. Really, you're going to need to be able to walk them through how to identify their target audience if they don't know. You need to be able to do a competitor analysis so you can make sure that their content makes them different than their competitors. We'll walk through all this in separate trainings on how to do all those things, and we have worksheets to cover that as well. You'll need to do content, company personality tones. You'll need to walk through what is their tone of voice, how do they want their company represented, whether it be professional, casual, whatever. We got stuff to help you walk through that as well in the trainings. Also in the training services, you'll need what services they offer. And then what's the service area that they cover? Okay. Topics. Now, this is going to be a big thing. This is what the majority of onboarding call is going to be and these are the categories, really. I should say topic categories. Educational. You need to know about their testimonials and the social proof they have from projects they've done or whatever it is they do. Unique selling proposition. What makes them different? Customer journey. How do people become customers, and then what happens after they become customers during the whole process of working with your client, right? Last thing is employee highlights, highlighting their employees and how they serve their customers. That's how we do it in the service-based business industry, but make this applicable to whatever industry that you're serving. Okay. All right. Now, next is deliverables. So let's talk through this real quick. You're going to use ChatGPT to write the copy. Okay. You're gonna, and we'll go through trainings on this. It takes about max when you get started 2 hours for a week's of content. You can I get mine knocked out within 30 minutes now. When I started, it took a little bit longer. You can use it to add hashtags, things like that. So writing the copy, use ChatGPT. Eventually, you can hire this out and train somebody to do it. But starting out, you're going to do it yourself. Next, building a branding kit in Canva. You only have to do that one time. Super simple. We'll walk through that in a training. You'll choose photos from the client or stock photos. Hopefully, you'll have a folder inside your Google Drive that's a client folder. You'll put all their photos in there. Then you're going to edit photos using Canva templates. So when I first started out, I did not send things off to a graphic designer. I did the content myself. So I did all the work starting out myself, which is probably the way you want to start to stay the most profitable to get money back in your business. You're going to use Canva templates, and we'll show you how to infuse those into take their brand and infuse it in there. Usually takes 1 to 2 hours. So 1 week of content, maybe max starting out, you're going to spend 3 hours per client. It's not bad, right? You can knock out 2 clients in a day. As far as deliverables are concerned, by yourself. Obviously, you send it out, you can do more. Edit videos or pass off to video editor. You can find somebody on Fiverr or use the VA staffer company. VA staffer company is a little more expensive with video editing, so you may want to find somebody on Fiverr that you trust. Then from there, the next thing you do is load the copy, graphics, and videos into Google Drive for the client to approve. Then you post the content in the Meta Business Suite and then track the data. Data tracking, you're going to really look at, and we'll get more into this later. You're going to look into the reach. You're going to look into engagement, things like that, and just show that to the client that this is what's happening. Channel's growing over the pages are growing overall, right? Those are deliverables there. So that's the introduction right there into building a profitable agency. And then, of course, you can scale this as you go and hire people to do these different deliverables. But to be honest with you, it's super simple to get started. It doesn't take a ton of work. You do need to understand a little bit on how to market your clientele and how to market their business. So make sure you do the research into that as you do it. So looking forward to diving into this further and showing you all the parts, how to build a profitable social media marketing agency.